I am 24 years old. I work in a factory making $31 an hour, and I will become a millionaire. And I will show you my progress, and I will show you my journey in getting to that goal. But finances alone aren't my only goal. Me personally, I want to grow as an individual, as a man, and that's part of my progress too. And right now, I'm doing decently well. And by that I mean this last 2 years, I've been working on improving. I've been learning and growing as an investor. And I've been just broadening my knowledge on finances. And it's taken me pretty far. And by far, I'm in the best position I've ever been in my life, man. And I'm going to tell you guys my net worth right now, and I will make a video explaining it and breaking it down. My net worth right now is like around $37,000. And that is not a crazy number, but that is actually a pretty good number, all things considered, you know? And I worked to get to that. And I'm proud and I'm thankful that I have reached that. And I will become a millionaire. And you guys will see the journey in doing so. But I also want to better myself, how I said, because I let myself go. I gained a lot of the weight that I had lost, man. And I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't the most fit or nothing, but I was in the best shape I've ever been in my life. I was starting to get a little toned. I was looking good. But I let myself go. And I gained a lot of that weight back. So I'm starting again on that health journey, because that's also very important. I'm also picking up books because I want to start reading more. Because I had started like back in like a year or two ago, but I let that go too. And that's one thing that I found myself. I've been letting a lot of things go that I want to pick up again and get into the habit of doing again. Because I was feeling and doing so much better when I was on top of those things and expanding and growing my mind and seeing my body change and seeing the bank account grow. All these different things, man. All those different things felt good because I had the discipline and I took the action in pursuing the goals, the dreams that I had. And that made me more confident, happier, and filled in a way, right? And I want to get back to that. The only thing I've really been on top of is my finances. I've been investing. I've been growing my portfolios. I've been smarter with my money, and I'm letting it all just sit there and grow and collect and compound. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, I'm not the most knowledgeable person on the subjects, but this is my experience and this is going to be my journey. And I want to take you guys along with me. Because if you guys scroll down on some of the old videos, I was kind of doing this already. But I let this go and pursue for something else. And that other thing is picked up and doing well. But I also want to come on here and continue this too. Just as a personal token to myself. Or I don't know how you would really say that, but more of a personal thing for me to come on here and do this. But I will become a millionaire, and you guys will see it happen. And I really want to share this because I want to show and I want people to see that it is possible. And we all do have different circumstances, and we all come from different places, and everyone's journey is going to be a little different. But at the end of the day, you spawned in with what you spawned in with. And you might have been dealt a good hand, or you might have just got that bad hand. But the thing is, if you want to reach those goals, it's going to be on you, and it's going to be your responsibility to do so. And you might have it harder than some other people. And that sucks. But it is what it is, man. It really is. Because you can't spend your time comparing yourself. You can't spend your time wishing that things were a little different. Because you got to spend your time making things different. Changing who you are and how you approach situations to make things different. You get what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, it's not an easy thing. And we do get caught up in those moments where we fall into that rut and we spiral out of control and maybe go back to some old habits or vices, different things of that nature. But that's also part of the learning, and that's part of the growing. Letting those things go, figuring out how to deal with them in different ways. All of this is what will shape you and help you and make you who you need to be in order to achieve the things you are setting for yourself. And this is a long journey, and there's a lot of up and downs. But this is such a beautiful journey to experience. And I'm not even at the highest peak right now. But I am very grateful and proud of the progress that I have made. And I will become a millionaire. And you guys will see it happen. And it might take a while, or it might happen tomorrow. But at the end of the day, I will make it happen. And you got to understand, finances is not the most important thing. But it is a very important thing. Because I don't like hearing people say, don't focus too much on this or too much on that. Which I understand, man. They want a balance, and everybody does. But seeing my environment, seeing what money can do for my family, for myself, for my situation, it's hard not to prioritize that. You know what I mean? And I do find a balance, because I have noticed at times it does consume me in a negative way. But I'm learning and growing to stay away from that. But I will become a millionaire. And you will see it happen. And I want to show you that it's possible, because I'm not the only one on this journey. And to me, becoming a millionaire is becoming the man that I want to become for my future family. Because I want to have kids, and I want to instill with them great values and character and all these different things, man. And give them a good life. Let them work for it, though, too. You know what I'm saying? But I want to become a good man. And I'll be honest, I do want a Porsche. But that's just the materialistic side of things. More importantly, is becoming a man, learning a lot of different skills, and achieving goals that I've set for myself. And becoming a millionaire is one of those. Because I've had so many goals that I let sit in the back burner and ignored and let die in a way. And I will not be doing that anymore. And you will see me slowly get to those goals. And I want to share my experiences. I want to share my thoughts and just overall just document the journey. And you guys will see it all unfold. And just know that you can do it too. And it will be hard, but it'll be worth all the sacrifices. See you on the next one.